Good morning, my friends. I stand before you today to speak about a sacred time that many of us overlook. It's a time when the world is still, the noise is silent, and the soul has a unique opportunity to commune with its creator and destiny. I'm talking about the hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., a window of time that, if used wisely, can transform your life. In the quiet moments between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., there lies a unique opportunity, a sacred window that offers a chance to connect with your inner self in a way that is profoundly transformative. This time of day is not just a mere segment of hours, but a portal to deeper consciousness, a time when the distractions of the world are silenced and the noise of daily life is hushed. It is within this stillness that the soul has the freedom to communicate, to express itself, and to align with its true purpose. The connection you establish with your inner self during these early hours can set the tone for the entire day, influencing your thoughts, actions, and ultimately your destiny. Meditation or prayer during these hours is not just a routine practice, it is a deliberate act of turning inward, of seeking out the essence of who you are beyond the roles you play and the responsibilities you carry. When you sit in meditation, you allow yourself to detach from the external world, to let go of the concerns and worries that often cloud your mind. In this quietude, you create a space where you can listen to the whispers of your soul, the deep intuitive knowledge that often gets overshadowed by the noise of everyday life. Prayer, similarly, is not merely a recitation of words, but a conversation with the divine, a dialogue with the universe that transcends the ordinary. It is a moment of vulnerability where you open your heart and mind to something greater than yourself. Through prayer, you acknowledge the interconnectedness of all things, recognizing that your journey is part of a larger divine plan. In these moments, you are not just speaking to the universe, you are also listening for guidance, for clarity, for the assurance that you are on the right path. This connection with your inner self during the early morning hours is a way to ground yourself, to establish a foundation of peace and centeredness that will carry you through the day. It is in these moments that you can set your intentions, not just for the day ahead, but for your life as a whole. By centering yourself, you are aligning your thoughts and actions with your deeper values and beliefs, ensuring that everything you do is in harmony with your true self. The act of centering yourself through meditation or prayer is also an act of self-love and self-compassion. It is a recognition that you are worthy of this time, that your well-being is important. It is a reminder that before you can give to others, you must first give to yourself, nurturing your soul, replenishing your spirit, and restoring your inner balance. This self-care is not selfish, it is necessary. It ensures that you have the strength, clarity, and energy to face the challenges of the day with grace and resilience. As you connect with your inner self, you also become more aware of the subtle energies that influence your life. You become attuned to your intuition, that inner voice that guides you toward your highest good. This heightened awareness allows you to make decisions that are in alignment with your true purpose, rather than being swayed by external pressures or societal expectations. It empowers you to live authentically, to walk your own path with confidence and clarity. The peace that comes from this connection with your inner self is not a fleeting feeling, it is a deep, abiding sense of calm that remains with you throughout the day. It is the kind of peace that is unshaken by external circumstances, because it is rooted in something deeper, your connection to the divine, to your true self, and to the universe as a whole. This peace is your anchor, your steady foundation in a world that is often chaotic and unpredictable. In these early morning hours, as you connect with your inner self, you also begin to realize the power of presence. You understand that life is not about rushing from one task to the next, but about being fully present in each moment. This presence allows you to appreciate the beauty of life, to find joy in the simple things, and to experience a deeper level of fulfillment. It reminds you that life is not a race, but a journey, and that each moment is an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to become more of who you are meant to be. This sacred time is also an opportunity to release what no longer serves you. As you sit in meditation or prayer, you can consciously let go of any negative thoughts, emotions, or patterns that are holding you back. You can release the fears, doubts, and anxieties that weigh you down, making space for positivity, hope, and renewal. This act of release is a powerful way to cleanse your mind and spirit, to start the day with a sense of lightness and freedom. When you make this connection with your inner self a daily practice, you begin to notice a shift in your life. You become more centered, more grounded, and more at peace with yourself and the world around you. You find that you are more resilient in the face of challenges, more focused in your pursuits, and more aligned with your purpose. This connection becomes the source of your strength, your wisdom, and your inner peace. It is the foundation upon which you build your life, one day at a time. Once you have centered yourself through meditation or prayer, the next powerful step in your morning routine is to visualize your goals and affirm your purpose. This practice of visualization is not just a fleeting mental exercise, it is a deliberate and profound act of shaping your reality. The mind, when focused and directed, becomes a tool of immense power, capable of transforming your inner visions into tangible outcomes. By spending a few minutes each morning visualizing your goals, you are actively engaging with your dreams, bringing them from the realm of imagination into the realm of possibility. Visualization is a process that allows you to see your goals as if they have already been achieved. In these quiet morning hours, your mind is particularly receptive, uncluttered by the demands and the distractions of the day. This is the ideal time to immerse yourself in the mental imagery of your desired outcomes. Picture every detail of your goal, what it looks like, how it feels, the emotions it evokes. Engage all your senses in this process. If your goal is to own a business, for example, imagine yourself in your office, interacting with clients, seeing the positive impact of your work. Feel the pride, the satisfaction, the excitement that comes with living your dream. The act of visualization does more than just create a mental image. It aligns your subconscious mind with your conscious desires. Your subconscious mind does not distinguish between reality and imagination. When you visualize your goals vividly and consistently, your subconscious begins to accept these images as reality. It then works to bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be, guiding your thoughts, actions, and decisions in ways that bring you closer to your goals. This alignment between your inner vision and your outer actions is crucial. Too often people set goals but fail to achieve them because their actions are not in harmony with their aspirations. They may want success, but their daily habits, thoughts, and behaviors do not support that desire. Visualization helps to correct this misalignment. By spending time each morning seeing your goals as already accomplished, you create a mental roadmap that directs your actions throughout the day. You become more aware of opportunities, more resilient in the face of obstacles, and more motivated to take the necessary steps toward your goals. Affirmation is another key aspect of this process. As you visualize your goals, affirm your purpose with conviction. Speak words of power over your life. Affirmations are positive statements that reinforce your belief in your ability to achieve your goals. They help to counteract any negative thoughts or doubts that may arise. When you affirm your purpose, you are declaring to yourself and the universe that you are committed to your path, that you believe in your vision, and that you are capable of achieving it. For example, if your goal is to improve your health, you might affirm, "I am healthy, strong, and full of energy." Every day, I make choices that support my well-being. If your goal is to advance in your career, you might say, I am successful in my career. I attract opportunities that allow me to grow and excel. These affirmations, repeated consistently, help to reprogram your mind for success. They build your confidence, strengthen your resolve, and keep you focused on your purpose. The power of visualization and affirmation lies in their ability to shape your mindset. A strong, positive mindset is the foundation of success. It is what enables you to overcome challenges, to stay committed to your goals, and to persevere in the face of adversity. By starting your day with this practice, you are setting a tone of confidence, determination, and purpose that carries through into every aspect of your life. As you engage in this practice daily, you will begin to notice changes not only in your external circumstances, but also within yourself. You will find that you are more focused, more driven, and more at peace with your journey. You will see opportunities where others see obstacles, and you will have the courage to pursue your dreams with unwavering faith. Visualization and affirmation are not magic. They do not guarantee instant success. However, they are powerful tools that, when used consistently, can bring about profound transformation. They help you to see beyond the limitations of your current reality, to imagine a future filled with possibility, and to take purposeful action toward that future. This practice empowers you to live not by default, but by design, crafting a life that reflects your deepest aspirations and truest purpose. After connecting with your inner self and visualizing your goals, the next essential step in your morning routine is to plan your day with intention and clarity. This practice is more than just a mundane task of listing activities. It is a deliberate act of directing your energy, focus, and time toward what truly matters. When you take the time to plan your day thoughtfully, you are not just organizing your schedule, you are setting the stage for a day that aligns with your goals, values, and purpose. Planning your day begins with reviewing your priorities. In a world filled with distractions and endless demands, it's easy to get caught up in activities that, while urgent, are not necessarily important. By starting your day with a review of your priorities, you ensure that your focus remains on what truly matters. This is the time to ask yourself, what are the most important tasks I need to accomplish today? What actions will bring me closer to my goals? Identifying these priorities allows you to allocate your time and resources effectively, ensuring that the most critical tasks are given the attention they deserve. As you review your priorities, it's essential to differentiate between what is urgent and what is important. Urgent tasks demand immediate attention and are often driven by external pressures. Important tasks, on the other hand, are those that contribute to your long-term goals and personal growth. While urgent tasks cannot always be ignored, focusing primarily on what is important is key to making meaningful progress. This distinction helps you to avoid the trap of being busy without being productive. Once your priorities are clear, the next step is to set clear intentions for the day. Intentions are more than just tasks to be checked off a list. They are the guiding principles behind your actions. When you set intentions, you are defining not just what you want to do, but how you want to approach your day. For example, you might set an intention to approach your work with creativity and focus, or to interact with others with kindness and patience. These intentions shape the quality of your day, influencing how you respond to challenges and how you engage with the world around you. Setting intentions also involves being mindful of your energy and well-being. Consider how you want to feel throughout the day: energized, calm, focused, or joyful, and plan your activities accordingly. This might mean scheduling breaks, ensuring time for exercise or mindfulness, or balancing demanding tasks with activities that nourish your spirit. By aligning your intentions with your well-being, you create a day that not only achieves external goals, but also supports your inner peace and happiness. As you plan your day, it's important to be realistic about what you can accomplish. Overloading your schedule can lead to stress, burnout, and a sense of failure when tasks go unfinished. Instead, focus on a few key tasks that are most important and achievable within the time you have. This approach not only boosts your productivity, but also ensures that you end the day with a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment. Incorporating flexibility into your plan is also crucial. Life is unpredictable, and even the best laid plans can be disrupted by unforeseen events. By allowing some margin for flexibility, you give yourself the space to adapt to changes without becoming overwhelmed. This flexibility doesn't mean abandoning your priorities, but rather being open to adjusting your approach as needed. It's about maintaining a balance between structure and adaptability, ensuring that you remain focused without becoming rigid. As you finalize your plan for the day, take a moment to visualize how you want your day to unfold. Imagine yourself moving through each task with ease and purpose, overcoming challenges with confidence, and ending the day with a sense of satisfaction. This mental rehearsal reinforces your intentions and prepares your mind for the day ahead. Finally, commit your plan to paper or a digital tool. Writing down your plan not only provides a clear roadmap for the day, but also serves as a tangible commitment to yourself. It is a promise that you make to focus on what matters, to honor your time, and to pursue your goals with determination. Throughout the day, refer back to your plan to stay on track and to remind yourself of your priorities and intentions. Planning your day is not just about productivity, it's about living with purpose and intention. It's about taking control of your time and using it in ways that reflect your deepest values and goals. When you plan your day with clarity and focus, you set yourself up for success, not just in achieving tasks, but in living a life that is aligned with your true purpose. By starting your day with a clear plan, you empower yourself to move through the day with confidence, knowing that every action you take is a step toward your greater vision. After centering your mind and planning your day, the next essential step in your morning routine is to engage in physical activity. This step is not just about keeping fit, it's about awakening your body and mind, preparing yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally for the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Incorporating light exercise into your morning is a powerful way to invigorate your entire being, setting a tone of energy, vitality, and readiness for the day. Physical activity in the morning serves as a bridge between your internal world, where you have meditated, visualized, and planned, and the external world, where you must act and engage with life's demands. It's a way to activate your body, to bring your physical self into alignment with the clarity and purpose you've cultivated in your mind. Exercise, even in its simplest forms, has a profound impact on your overall well-being, influencing not just your physical health, but also your mental and emotional state. When you engage in light exercise, such as stretching, yoga, a brisk walk, or a short workout, you stimulate blood flow throughout your body. This increased circulation delivers more oxygen and nutrients to your muscles and brain, which helps to wake you up and sharpen your focus. You'll find that after just a few minutes of movement, you feel more alert, more energized, and more prepared to take on the day. This boost in energy is not just physical, it translates into mental clarity and emotional resilience as well. Morning exercise also triggers the release of endorphins, the body's natural mood elevators. These chemicals promote a sense of well-being, reduce stress, and help to combat anxiety and depression. By starting your day with physical activity, you're setting a positive emotional baseline that can carry you through the challenges of the day with greater ease and optimism. This is particularly important when you anticipate a busy or demanding day, as it equips you with the emotional strength to navigate whatever comes your way. Moreover, engaging in physical activity in the morning can improve your focus and productivity. Exercise has been shown to enhance cognitive function, boosting memory, concentration, and problem-solving skills. When you start your day with movement, you prime your brain for higher performance, making it easier to tackle complex tasks, make decisions, and stay on track with your goals. This mental sharpness is a key advantage in a world where distractions are abundant and focus is often hard to maintain. Incorporating physical activity into your morning routine also fosters discipline and consistency. Committing to regular exercise each morning requires you to prioritize your health and well-being, reinforcing the importance of self-care. This act of self-discipline carries over into other areas of your life, helping you to build a mindset of commitment and follow through. When you consistently show up for yourself in the morning, you build a foundation of discipline that supports your efforts in pursuing your larger goals and aspirations. Additionally, morning exercise helps to set a positive rhythm for your day. It encourages a healthy lifestyle, influencing your choices throughout the day in terms of diet, hydration, and rest. When you start your day with movement, you're more likely to continue making healthy choices, such as eating nutritious meals and staying active during the day. This creates a positive feedback loop where your morning exercise leads to better health and energy, which in turn makes it easier to maintain your exercise routine. It's important to note that the physical activity you choose doesn't have to be intense or time-consuming to be effective. The key is consistency and finding something that you enjoy and that suits your lifestyle. Whether it's a 10-minute stretch routine, a short jog, or a session of yoga, what matters is that you move your body and engage in an activity that brings you joy and energy. This approach ensures that your morning exercise is sustainable and something you look forward to, rather than a chore. Furthermore, engaging in physical activity in the morning can be a form of meditation in motion. As you move, you have the opportunity to focus on your breath, your movements, and the sensations in your body. This mindful approach to exercise helps to ground you in the present moment, reducing mental chatter and promoting a sense of peace and calm. It allows you to start your day not just physically energized, but also mentally centered and emotionally balanced. Incorporating light physical activity into your morning routine is a powerful way to invigorate your body, sharpen your mind, and elevate your mood. It prepares you for the challenges of the day by enhancing your energy, focus, and emotional resilience. By making exercise a regular part of your morning, you set yourself up for success, both in terms of your health and your ability to navigate the demands of daily life with strength and positivity. The final yet equally crucial component of your morning routine is to feed your mind with something uplifting or educational. Just as your body needs nourishment to thrive, your mind requires stimulation and inspiration to operate at its best. This practice is about setting a positive, informed tone for the day, filling your mental space with ideas, wisdom, and insights that will guide you, challenge you, and inspire you as you move through your daily tasks. When you begin your day by reading or listening to something that enriches your mind, you are engaging in a deliberate act of self-improvement. This time is an opportunity to expand your knowledge, challenge your perspectives, and draw inspiration from the thoughts and experiences of others. Whether it's a book, an article, a podcast, or an audiobook, the content you choose to engage with should resonate with your goals and values, offering something that pushes you to think deeper, act smarter, and live more purposefully. Reading in the morning is particularly powerful because it sets a reflective and thoughtful tone for the day. In those quiet moments before the demands of the world start to pull at your attention, your mind is like a blank canvas ready to absorb and reflect on new ideas. When you read something uplifting or educational, you're not just filling time, you're planting seeds in your mind that will grow throughout the day. These seeds might be a new concept, a piece of advice, or a motivational story that stays with you, subtly influencing your decisions and actions. The content you choose to feed your mind can vary depending on your goals and interests. If you're focused on personal development, you might choose books or articles on leadership, productivity, or emotional intelligence. If your goal is to deepen your spiritual practice, you might turn to sacred texts, meditations, or spiritual essays. For those who are driven by curiosity and a love for learning, exploring new topics in science, history, or art can be deeply fulfilling. Whatever you choose, the key is to select material that resonates with you and supports your journey. Listening to podcasts or audiobooks is another excellent way to feed your mind, especially if you prefer auditory learning or have a busy morning routine. You can listen while you exercise, prepare breakfast, or commute to work, turning these activities into opportunities for growth. Podcasts, in particular, offer a vast array of topics and perspectives, allowing you to dive into conversations with experts, hear success stories, and learn about new trends and ideas. This passive learning is a powerful way to enrich your mind without requiring additional time out of your day. The benefits of starting your day with uplifting or educational content extend beyond mere intellectual stimulation. This practice also helps to shape your mindset, equipping you with the tools and perspectives needed to approach your day with confidence and clarity. When you fill your mind with positive, empowering messages, you create a mental environment that is conducive to success. You become more resilient in the face of challenges, more creative in your problem solving, and more focused on your goals. Moreover, feeding your mind in the morning fosters a habit of continuous learning and growth. It reinforces the idea that every day is an opportunity to learn something new, to gain a new insight, or to be inspired in a way that moves you forward. This mindset of lifelong learning is essential for personal and professional development. It keeps you adaptable in a constantly changing world and ensures that you are always evolving, always improving, and always moving closer to your highest potential. In addition to the intellectual and emotional benefits, feeding your mind with quality content can also have a profound impact on your creativity. Exposure to new ideas, stories, and perspectives can spark your imagination and inspire you to think outside the box. Whether you're a writer, an entrepreneur, or someone who simply enjoys creative thinking, the morning is an ideal time to tap into that wellspring of creativity. By starting your day with inspiring material, you set the stage for innovative thinking and creative problem solving throughout the day. Feeding your mind is also an act of self-care. In a world where we are constantly bombarded with information, much of it negative or superficial, taking the time to engage with content that uplifts and educates is a way to protect your mental space. It's a choice to prioritize your mental health, to guard your mind against the onslaught of negativity, and to fill it instead with positivity, knowledge, and wisdom. This practice not only improves your mood, but also helps you to maintain a balanced and optimistic outlook on life. Finally, feeding your mind in the morning connects you to a larger community of thinkers, creators, and learners. Whether you're reading the words of a long-departed philosopher, listening to a modern-day thought leader, or exploring a topic that millions of others are also passionate about, you are engaging in a shared journey of discovery and growth. This connection can be deeply motivating, reminding you that you are part of something greater, a global conversation, a collective pursuit of knowledge and understanding. Feeding your mind with uplifting or educational content each morning is about more than just acquiring information. It's about shaping your mindset, fueling your growth, and setting a positive, informed tone for the day ahead. It prepares you to meet the day's challenges with wisdom and grace. And it ensures that you are continually evolving, both in your knowledge and in your capacity to live a fulfilling and purpose-driven life. In conclusion, how you start your day profoundly impacts how you live it. By waking up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. and intentionally engaging in these 5 practices, connecting with your inner self, visualizing your goals, planning your day, engaging in physical activity, and feeding your mind, you set the foundation for a day filled with purpose, productivity, and peace. These early morning hours are a gift, offering the quiet space where you can align your thoughts, intentions, and actions with your deepest values and aspirations. As you consistently implement these steps, you will not only transform your mornings, but also elevate the quality of your entire life. Embrace the power of this time and let it guide you toward a future of fulfillment and success.